Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Days with Shaz. Hope you all are doing good. So today's video is a compilation of few video clips which I have shooted from my last week. This was a Friday. Actually, Friday night we had arranged a small dinner at our home. My brother-in-law's auntie and uncle has visited them in Dubai. So I invited them for a dinner at our place too. So Friday night they were visiting us. So after contacting them, I asked them what would they like to eat, but they just suggested to make a simple dinner for them. So I went downstairs to buy some groceries which were missing at our home on that day, and then I saw these flowers. So I thought, why not? Let me buy some flowers and decorate the home. And hence I shooted few video clips of making my vase. I am not too good at this, but I tried my best. The flower shopkeeper also gave a small sachet to be added into the water before placing the flowers in the water so that we can keep them for a long time. When I opened the pack, it was actually melted. Of course, for the heat in Dubai, guys, it is 50 degrees plus now. It's too hot, but still what to do? We manage the heat here. So after arranging my flower vase, I also had a little bit extra, so I kept them in the pantry in my kitchen. I really love these flowers. They're looking beautiful, aren't they? So as today is Friday, I thought to recite Surah Al-Kahf and then go to the kitchen and start preparing the dinner. You will wonder, why am I going this early? Of course, I am a YouTube creator. So I have to make videos and prepare the dinner. So it will take a lot of time. So today's menu, I have decided to make a simple dinner. I will show you in the video. But first, let's make the dessert. First of all, I am going to make a jelly pudding with only 3 to 4 ingredients. For this, first we have to make the jelly. According to the instructions in the pack, I have to add 2 cups of hot water to make this jelly. But as I wanted to make faster, I added 1 cup of hot water and half a cup of cold water. Because for this jelly, we need this jelly to be a little bit thicker than the usual jelly. So once the jelly is completely cooled down, I add it into a blender jar with half a cup of yogurt, plain yogurt, and sweet condensed milk. Up to the sweetness we need, we can add the condensed milk, and very easy, we just need to blend it and add to the container which we are going to make the pudding. This is it. Very easy, right? Kids will love this dessert. So far I have used only 3 ingredients here. At last we need some topping. I'll show you it later, okay? Now that dessert is going to the fridge. So let's move to the other dessert. Remember once I made cream caramel from the instant pack? So today I'm going to make another pudding using that. For this we need 1 tin of cream, biscuits, and also chocolate cream. If you don't have chocolate cream, you can use normal chocolate and you can melt it using the double boiling method. With the cream I have, I added a little bit of hot water to bring it to the consistency I want. See the consistency? This should be like that. Today I have chosen a simple biscuit which is not with too much of sweetness. This is quite similar to the Mari biscuit. So I break the biscuits into small pieces like this. And into a separate bowl, I'm adding the cream. This cream is also unsweetened. The chocolate cream is sweetened. So if you need sweetness, you can add sugar as well. I use a silicone spatula to scrape off all the chocolate in the other bowl so that we don't waste any. So to the cream and chocolate mixture, I'm adding biscuits and give it a good mix like this. We need to make sure that we are coating all the biscuits with the cream mixture and let it rest for some time. Until it is resting, let's make the cream caramel. So as usual, I'm adding the sachet into a pot and then I'll show you what other ingredients I'm adding. For this mixture, we also can add the caramel topping as well. As per the instructions in the pack, we have to add 500 milliliters of milk. So right now I'm adding only 1.5 cup of milk, and to it I'm adding condensed milk up to the sweetness you want. And remember the rest of the half of the cup of the milk? Instead of that, we are adding water. The reason is because we are adding the sweetened condensed milk. So after adding everything, switch on the stove and start to make the pudding mixture. For today's pudding, as I am adding a little bit of coffee flavor, I also add a teaspoon of instant coffee powder to this mixture itself. So once the pudding mixture is ready, I am going to assemble the pudding. Let's see how. I have taken a heat resistant plastic container here, but if you have a glass jar or glass container, it will be really beautiful. So once the biscuits are placed, I'm pouring over the pudding mixture hot into this dessert container. And we can give a small mix to the biscuits and they will start floating up this pudding mixture like this. You can see, right? And after some time you can see that the biscuits absorb all the moisture into them. So we can balance the pudding and settle the pudding and put it in the refrigerator to set. Until the pudding is set, what I'm going to do is to make the topping for the dessert. You know, right, the dalgona mixture, the coffee mixture, so I'm making that. Here I have used mild coffee flavored instant coffee, which means it is not that bitter. Hence I just use 4 teaspoons of sugar into 4 teaspoons of instant coffee powder, and by using a frother I make it into a cream. Here we can use a beater, but as I don't have a beater, I am using the frother. So until the peaks form, we can make the cream, the dalgona cream, and then once the pudding is set, we can apply this topping, the dalgona cream, onto the top of the dessert. But we have to make sure that the pudding is set before doing this. Instead of this dalgona coffee cream, you can also use whipped cream. But I thought today I will give a different dressing. That's why I use this dalgona cream. To the top of the dalgona cream, I am also adding a bit of cocoa powder. Here I am actually using Milo. If you want, you can use cocoa powder. If you don't like cocoa powder, you can leave it, no problem. So now it is done and it's also going to the fridge. And for the dinner today I am making a very simple menu. So in that pastries also include. So now I have made the filling for it. Meanwhile, I am making a potato and egg curry with coconut milk. I will boil the egg separate and add to the curry, hence I have just made the curry right now. I also make a chicken curry. The chicken curry is spicier and the egg curry is not that much spicy. So now I am making the pastries. Usually I make pastries like this. I actually make the pastry and then only remove the cover. That way is easier for me. And for today's pastries, I don't use egg wash because my brother-in-law is not eating egg wash. Hence, I am using a little bit of oil to garnish the pastries and then goes into the oven. And now my pastries are also ready. They are crispy and golden brown in color and tasted super good. And today I am going to make string hoppers, which means idiyappam and puttu for the dinner. So first goes in the idiyappam. As I had to make a bigger batch, I just bought the ready-made packet and steamed them and taking it. If not, it will take a whole lifetime to make idiyappam for everyone, as I don't have a bigger steamer. I'm using the easy method as I have to prepare today in bulk. For 2 turns, I steamed the idiyappam and now I am making puttu using the pressure cooker. By now it was already 6 p.m. and they told that they will be coming for an early dinner around 7:30. And right now I am steaming the puttu and I did it in a hurry, so some of them actually broke a little. And side by side I also made the coconut sambal. Now my puddings are ready, all set. See this yogurt jelly pudding? The jelly layer goes to the bottom. It's so good to see. For this dessert, I didn't put any cream topping because it is actually elders who are coming to eat, so I thought I will keep it simple. So as it is the season, I brought some fresh cherries to be kept on the top of the puddings. And by 7 o'clock, I prepared the dinner table. This is my simple dinner. The steamed string hoppers or idiyappam and my spicy chicken curry and egg and potato coconut cream curry. With that I also prepared the coconut sambal as I told you, and in a side there are my pastries smiling. And here are my not so perfect puttu. This puttu is made out of red rice flour, that is why it looks little bit brownish in color. But it also tasted very good and it is super healthy. So we also bought some drinks. These are not sweetened drink, these are just carbonated drinks without sugar. So now it's dinner time and everyone came and also they started to eat their dinner. I actually couldn't shot some videos when they were entering the house. I totally forgot it. So I thought to make few videos of them serving and having dinner. Everyone was so happy because the food was simple but still tasted very good, and they gave me lots of compliments and I am very happy that I have done a great job. And even before started shooting the videos, they already have dug into the dessert. And for my surprise, everyone liked this chocolate coffee pudding. I don't know why, but they loved it. So the next week, Monday, my mother asked me to come over to her place so that we have some food which she cooks for auntie and uncle. So she had arranged a big lunch for them. So I thought, why not, I'll also join because I'm alone at home after my husband goes to work. So he dropped me at my mom's place and we had a nice time there. My sister has also changed her apartment now, and it is in the same community but she has changed the apartment. So I visited there and had a nice time. I spent the whole day there, and see, my mother has prepared lots of vegetables for the lunch and we had a yummy lunch. And also for dinner we went out. It is a restaurant which is inside the community itself, and we ordered so many things: kebabs, pasta, noodles, burgers, and so many. Actually, we reordered this pasta for the second time. It was super good, super tasty, and we had a nice dinner. And that night itself, auntie and uncle left to UK. They had the flight. So this was a yummy dinner, and we treated them with lots of love and happiness, and then they went happily to UK. And that was the end of the day. Alhamdulillah, I had a great day and I am thankful to Allah for it. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Until the next video, take care everyone.